The roots of the divine tree extended from the air, breaking through space and tightly wrapping around the body of the Red Demon King before he could escape. After being captured, the Red Demon King sensed an incredibly terrifying stream of spiritual energy from the divine tree and exclaimed, "This bottomless deep spiritual energy, it was you who killed Gyujit." Immediately after, the divine tree threw the Red Demon King down to the ground at high speed, leaving only a streak of light descending. The impact shattered the surrounding earth, causing clouds of dust to rise from the ground and obscure the view. After being violently thrown to the ground, the Red Demon King lost both his hands and one wing but still stood tall, pretending nothing happened, and said, "Even if you don't speak, I already know it's you," he continued. "From your spiritual energy, I can see that it's you." Before he could finish his sentence, a root of the divine tree stabbed straight into the eye of the Red Demon King, catching him off guard. The blow was so powerful that it sent the Red Demon King flying a considerable distance, leaving behind a thick cloud of dust and a loud noise on the ground. At this point, the Red Demon King had lost part of his upper body, his eye was shattered, and he could see nothing. All his wings were destroyed, rendering him unable to fly. Despite his severe injuries, he still fought to remain standing. The portal leading him back to the Misty Mountains was gradually closing, the fragments of space were slowly disappearing, and the Red Demon King's only route home was fading away. After a while, it completely closed, signaling the end of the battle with victory for the strange beasts of the Misty Mountains. Seeing his only way back vanish caused the Red Demon King to panic and exclaim, "The passage has disappeared!" At this moment, the divine tree also spoke to the Red Demon King. "Just now you said you wanted to run, and no one could stop you, right? Now show me how you can run." After hearing the divine tree's words, the Red Demon King stood up and shouted, "Aren't you going to ask why I came here?" The divine tree was now in the form of a dragon, holding a green dragon ball in its claws. The roots had transformed into the shape of a real dragon, exuding immense strength. On the dragon's back was the trunk of the divine tree. It was trying to return to the Misty Mountains at the fastest possible speed, and it was evident that the divine tree was extremely angry. The divine tree shouted, "It's unnecessary. I can find the answer myself." After hearing everything the divine tree said, the Red Demon King realized he couldn't talk to it, so he fell silent for a moment. Soon after, the entire body of the Red Demon King began to glow, and the damaged parts of his body were regenerated into a form resembling flames. Perhaps this was his final form and strongest skill. He shouted, "Such strong spiritual energy! You are indeed very powerful. No wonder you could kill Gyujit." The divine tree was just in time to break through space to return to the Misty Mountains, while the Red Demon King was entirely enveloped in a golden light shooting straight up into the sky. Knowing the divine tree was very powerful, he was still determined to fight to the last of his strength, shouting, "Your arrogance is beyond cure, it's truly infuriating." The Red Demon King then used all his remaining strength to charge at the divine tree with incredible speed while shouting, "No matter how strong you are, you will not find my master!" The divine tree did not stand still either. Its dragon opened its mouth wide, gathering a massive energy ball. This would likely be the decisive move of this battle. The Red Demon King charged toward the divine tree so fast that he only left a streak of light behind, while the divine tree continued to focus on unleashing the energy ball. The Red Demon King realized the power of the energy ball, but by now it was too late. He could only confront the divine tree's attack head-on. Immediately, a massive blue energy source was expelled from the divine tree's dragon, a force so tremendous that no creature could withstand it. The Red Demon King remained determined to advance, shouting, "My master!" As predicted, the energy ball of the divine tree completely overpowered him, successfully pushing the Red Demon King back and creating a massive explosion with blue and yellow colors. Although the Red Demon King was defeated, the divine tree's face still showed no signs of anger. Perhaps it was because he had arrived too late, and many comrades had been killed. The scene was left with a long trench, and at the end was a gigantic pit. The body of the Red Demon King had been completely incinerated, not a single piece of him remained. On the side of the Golden Monkey, the death of the White Monkey King made him unable to stop crying, repeatedly saying, "King! All the strange beasts surrounded the White Monkey King, their faces filled with sorrow for a comrade who had sacrificed himself in this battle. Suddenly, the White Monkey King coughed, meaning he was not dead yet, and with the power of the divine tree, he could still be saved before he fully died. The White Monkey King, still alive, used his tail to hand a colorful object to the Golden Monkey. Understanding the White Monkey King's intention, the Golden Monkey extended both hands to catch it. It was a multicolored stone, adorned with a strange blue symbol resembling a crown. The Golden Monkey held the stone tightly in his hands, tears streaming down. This stone was the seal of the king, indicating that the White Monkey King had chosen to pass on his throne to the Golden Monkey. The White Monkey King, having sustained severe injuries, needed to go to the divine tree to be saved and await recovery. The super strange beasts were not so easily killed, which was why the White Monkey King, despite being in such a terrible state, was still alive. As long as there was breath left, the divine tree could still save him. However, the White Monkey King had been gravely wounded, and recovering his power would be very difficult to return to his original state. The nine-tailed fox appeared before the divine tree to report the battle's damages. "Master, this time the 9 great fierce beasts only suffered minor injuries. The ant army and the cockroach army suffered significant losses. The wild boar army has also lost more than half of its fighting strength. But the most tragic is still the monkey clan. They have nearly been completely annihilated." On the scene, only the Golden Monkey remained holding the king's seal, while his entire clan had almost been destroyed, and the White Monkey King was severely injured, nearly losing his life. The Golden Monkey could only hold the king's seal in silence, ignoring his 2 close friends, the honey badger and the wild boar, who were comforting him from behind. His face bore no expression. This was likely too great a shock for the Golden Monkey. The divine tree said to the 9-tailed fox, "Gather all the bodies of the deceased strange beasts. As long as there are bodies, I can bring them back to life. But if the corpses no longer exist, then there's nothing that can be done." The battle was truly brutal. The bodies of the monkey clan lay scattered everywhere, all killed by the explosion caused by the 2 red demons. Fortunately, the divine tree had the ability to resurrect lower-tier creatures, so the surviving monkeys were trying to gather their fallen comrades' bodies to await resurrection. In the distance, a figure cloaked in purple was silently watching the divine tree. He looked at the divine tree with sharp eyes and said, "It seems that right now, aside from that divine tree, the other strange beasts are still untrustworthy." Suddenly, 3 roots of the divine tree emerged from the ground, attacking the mysterious figure in the purple cloak before he could understand what was happening. It seemed he had been detected by the divine tree and was trying to escape. Immediately after, a wooden dragon appeared right behind him, moving so fast that he had no time to react. The divine tree spoke through the wooden dragon to the mysterious figure. "You know what those creatures are, don't you? Who sent them here?" He immediately replied to the divine tree with a calm expression. "Do you want to find him now? But he is very far away. It seems you know where he is." The divine tree then seized him, demanding he take it to the place of the one who sent the red demons here. The mysterious figure, realizing he had been caught and had to take the divine tree to the location of the red demons, shouted, "Are you serious?" Because where he was now was very far away. The divine tree replied with a serious expression, "I cannot wait even a minute longer." After that, the divine tree entrusted all remaining matters in the Misty Mountains to the 9-tailed fox. The divine tree decided to venture far away this time to find the one behind the attack on the Misty Mountains, seeking revenge for its fallen comrades.